Welcome back to the DRUNKS podcast. I'm your host, Sean, with my two absolutely fantastic co-hosts.
Hyperdrive engaged. What's up, everyone? Welcome back.
From the podcast that stretches across the land, it's Aaron.
It's good to hear you guys' voice. We haven't talked in a little bit.
Happy to be back.
Glad to be back.
And if this is the first
Feels
time
like it's been a while.
Yeah. It feels like, it always does. Feels like it's been a while. But
It's been 7 days.
yeah.
Yeah.
But school sucks.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
But if this is the first time you're hearing our voices, which is kind of odd because this is episode 35, come on, get on that. There's a whole entire playlist with all of them. Check it out.
It's real easy to peep them now. They're all in one nice little group section. Can't miss it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Number one. Let's just knock this right now. This is the number one trending podcast in all of YouTube, and also the country Jersey. Now you're probably thinking, what the heck is wrong with Sean? Is he saying like the state Jersey? No, there's a country Jersey that's just below England. It's a very small country, but it is a country. So if you're somehow from Jersey, not New Jersey, we don't care for New Jersey. We do, but there's a lot of weird stuff that happened in Jersey.
He does not speak for the whole conglomerate. I just want to point that out. All right, let's chill out with that.
But if you're somehow from the country Jersey and you're watching this, then you're just proving me right, saying that it's the number one trending podcast in all of Jersey. Now, speaking of number one trending things on YouTube overall.
Yeah.
You guys ready for one of our favorite segments?
Oh boy, I'm always ready.
Word of the day.
No.
Okay.
No, that we've had some struggles with word of the day.
Yeah, we just sprinkle that one in randomly.
Yeah. But are you guys ready for the actual greatest segment?
Yes.
May I please
always,
have
every
a
day.
drum roll?
You're ready?
Yep.
Hit him on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
And it's time for Florida Man.
I think I'm going to a football.
I no longer. Oh, that hurt my chest.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, so this one's kind of interesting. It's a classic Florida Man situation where, all right, so this guy, I'm pretty sure he definitely saw this movie and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Have you guys ever seen the movie Let's Be Cops?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm with
So
you,
this guy got a Chevy Trailblazer, which is, I'm pretty sure, Chevy Trailblazer, which is their like cops usually sometimes either have like a Yukon or a Trailblazer as their like kind of like trucks or stuff like that.
Bigger vehicle one.
This guy decided to get it customized to have red and blue lights on the top.
Okay.
And he used to just pull over people. Now I'm clearly saying used to because he no longer does this.
He's not that vehicle.
He's not an actual cop, but he would just pull over people. And this situation happened. He decided to pull over a undercover cop. So he doesn't even know who he's pulling over. He pulls over the guy, and he's like, "Oh, this guy's." I'm pretty sure the guy in the undercover cop. He's like, "This guy ain't legit."
That's not.
Yeah, this.
That is not an actual cop car.
So the guy walked up to the undercover cop and asked him, "Hey, license and registration." And then immediately the undercover cop said, "Let me see your badge."
Ooh,
No badge.
buddy. He takes out one of the little dollar store ones, the little plastic ones.
No badge. So the undercover cop had to call into the county sheriff's office. They came out. Guy ended up getting charged for impersonating a cop. He had an airsoft gun that was supposed to look like the gun, like a normal gun. So, but he did get let go free, but he had to pay a fine of $12,000.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd rather go to jail. Oh, not even gonna lie. I'd probably rather do some prison time than pay that much money.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do not impersonate a cop.
No, why? Sorry, but what thought process do you go through? Like, this is what I'm gonna spend my money on.
Well, again,
time too. Like,
I'm pretty sure this guy saw that movie, Let's Be Cops, and he saw, it could be a great time if I get away with it. Until you pull over an undercover cop.
At the end of that movie, didn't they actually become cops?
Yeah, at the end of the movie, I think they did.
Yeah,
because they stopped a big drug bust.
Yeah.
So no, bro, stop.
This guy
it's a movie for a reason.
He wasn't.
That's not it.
Hollywood fantasy there. Oh, jeez.
Crazy, dude. Not just that. You know, it's not cheap to modify your car to look like a cop car. First off.
No, I'm pretty sure all he did. They didn't have any pictures. This was coming from NBC News.
Okay.
They didn't have any pictures of the Trailblazer. They just said that he modified the vehicle to have red and blue lights up on the top. So he had an actual
just
light
like
bar.
An all black. Yeah, it was probably just an all black one with the lights on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fair enough. Still a choice. Still a conscious choice that you made that day.
Yeah, not the
best choice.
That was a wrong choice.
That was a bad choice. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Jeez.
Before we get into the next segment, which is kind of like a dumpster fire, but we'd still do it. I would like to say, please like, comment, and subscribe if you've made it this far, and especially share this podcast so that we get more viewers, we get more subscribers, and we get merch. I've been waiting for merch for a very long time.
Now, shout out to 2 subscribers that got us to 30.
Lit. Shout out to you guys. You guys are fantastic. Now, there's going to be a lot more stuff coming to this channel. Expect more gaming videos, some IRL stuff, and of course, in real life. Skits, all kinds of different stuff. We're going to be having a blast. Just this time period right now, we're towards the end of school. We're getting ready for finals. So if there's a lack in videos, we will probably do a podcast. But if there's a lack in gaming videos, please understand. We have finals. This is stuff that we have to cram for. So relax. There's going to be a lot more stuff during the summer. So
yes.
Can't wait for the boom in summer where we just crank out a crap ton of videos. It's going to be fantastic. You guys ready for that?
Pro galore.
I'm really hoping it happens.
Pros everywhere.
The way we're thinking.
Hell yeah. All right. Now let's get into this absolutely awful segment. God. This dumpster fire, which Hunter always messes up. Hopefully, I'm kind of giving him a...
And that's why he goes first?
I'll give him a little easy at bat. Decanter.
Canter?
Decanter, like...
The little thing that you drink from?
You pour like a very expensive whiskey
I got a whole
or
story
something in there.
On that
okay,
one.
it's not a story. Don't do a story.
Just a
Not a story, bro. Not how this game works.
Are you waiting for me to go first then?
You always go first. What do you mean?
I'm sorry. I won a decanter set at Dave & Buster's.
One of the biggest flexes he has ever
That
had.
was actually insane. Not even gonna front, dude.
Yeah.
He still has tickets left over, dude. What you mean?
$8,000.
That's crazy. Oh my god. That's literally like the most expensive thing you can get from there, not including like an Xbox or something.
Yeah, not including any of the consoles. That was the most expensive
that was,
thing you could
I think I still have enough for a console, too.
All right.
Yeah.
He's going to flex on everybody like that, free of
right,
charge. Yeah. Anyways, so as some of you might know, I'm of Hispanic origin. So my pops asked me one day, hey, go get the decanter. I was like, I don't know what that is. So I just started to cantar, which means sing. And everybody looked at me disappointed.
Oh.
Decanter.
Solid. Absolutely fantastic. All right, let's get into today's topics. Today we are talking about cars, and I have a few questions for these guys.
Vroom, vroom. Let's go. Let's shift into gear.
I don't know exactly if we mentioned this on the podcast, but I'll just ask it again. What really brought you guys into cars? Like, truly.
I mean, my answer is real simple.
Ooh.
Say it.
Aside from like a general like enjoyment of cars as I grew up over the years, big thing that sent me into the car scene, without a doubt in my mind, had to probably be Fast and Furious.
All right. Hunter?
Yeah.
Oof. Definitely car movies. I can't really specify which ones. But that and pretty much just collecting Hot Wheel cars.
Solid. Mine was my dad always had us watching a bunch of different car shows and like how to build cars and all kinds of different stuff. So I've been watching like car shows since day one. Just watching tons of car shows. Now, this kind of leads into the second part. Who, like, it could be a group of people, but who was your, like, the people that you always look to for your car content or different stuff like that? Who kind of showed you that way?
First ever thing that I ever watched with cars in it, no joke, was Pimp My Ride. So Exhibit. Yeah.
Let's go.
No,
I remember watching it.
No, dude, straight up 100%. First thing I ever watched was that. Pimp My Ride with Exhibit on MTV, bro. That used to be, me and my sister used to watch that religiously.
That was a great show.
That it has to be the one dude who got me like first into like realizing what cars could be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, no, big shout out to Exhibit.
Oh, I would have to go with Counting Cars.
Oh, with the count.
Count, yeah. That was my first show that I started watching that did like that kind of like custom work.
Okay.
And then from there, it probably went to Graveyard Cars. And then
I'm still not a big fan of Graveyard Cars. I just don't like the main guy.
Okay.
I love that dude.
I can't stand him.
And then probably now it's just Jay Leno's Garage on YouTube. So
for me, this is the trio that I grew up with.
Oh, okay. Oh, it got serious.
On the British Broadcasting Company, these three men.
BBC, yeah.
Richard Hammond, James May, and Jeremy Clarkson.
You couldn't just say Top Gear?
No, I gotta say their names because they're no longer Top Gear. They're now
come on.
They're now with Amazon. If somehow Amazon wants to sponsor this, I will give you everything. I will tell you anything that you want about that site and say it's amazing. But they're on Amazon Prime with it's called Grand Tour. Amazing guys.
I was gonna say, don't say the show. Have Amazon sponsor us, but too late. It's too late.
They're absolutely amazing. And really quick, I want to say, please. I know I'm late to this. Rest in peace, Sabine Schmitz. She was one of the greatest drivers of all time around the Nürburgring. She was actually nicknamed the Queen of the Nürburgring because she held a lot of lap records there with several different cars. She was amazing. So, and she was like constant add to the Top Gear show. But rest in peace to her. Amazing driver. But Richard Hammond, James May, and Jeremy Clarkson, those are my boys. Like, if you didn't watch any of that, I recommend you go back and watch some of the specials that they did on Top Gear. Like, any of their episodes, you're going to laugh because they're just that hilarious. There are a bunch of three guys that they didn't have any background in cars. They just wrote articles about cars.
Yeah, they're
Not
journalists.
drivers or anything like that. They're just journalists. And they became such big icons in the car industry that everyone's just like, oh, do you know who Jeremy Clarkson is? Of course I know who that is.
Yeah.
Like, back then, I would mention one of those guys' name and, like, no one would know what they are. Now, like, there's been memes about Jeremy Clarkson saying, like, sometimes I can hear my own genius, or, like, sometimes my genius scares me.
My genius scares me.
That's Jeremy Clarkson.
Scares me.
They're just absolutely fantastic people.
I think it's the way they describe their cars, because they go into such detail and like use a lot of emotion when they describe the cars, which I like.
Because they care about it. It's their love. It's their passion.
They truly care about the car industry, and of course they're British, so they're gonna say a lot of, like, they've done like a few jabs at America, of course.
Yeah.
Which, take that in hand. Don't care. They do jabs across the board.
It's hilarious, dude.
It's absolutely hilarious what they do.
Everyone.
I, again, love those three. Thank you to my dad for showing me that side, because then I would only be watching American shows. He showed me that side of the world, so now I know a bunch of different car companies from Europe and overseas that no one has even heard of. So,
X.
Now, my next question is, what kept you in cars? What kept you interested in cars, and what do you think that you can pass down to the next generation to help keep cars around?
Ooh. For me, it was like okay, one thing that I'm sure everybody did who's listening to this podcast, if you love cars, is at one point you built your own dream car, like on the internet. Like, you went to Chevy.com, Ford.com, Dodge.com, and you built your Hellcat, you built your ZL1, you built your Mustang on the website, and you did that stuff. I know, that's the thing. You still do that to this day.
Of course.
I'm just saying. So that's like the one big thing that kind of like keeps you in the whole car vibe. The other thing for me would be like depending on what car I had, was like looking up like the race version of it, or like the fully loaded version of it.
Yeah.
And thinking to myself, how could I get my stock body to get remotely close to that? Ergo, like I know we talked about builds back in the day, but like going back to that idea is like building a car has always been like a big idea for, I'm pretty sure, everyone in the car community.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you have the ability to do it yourself in your own garage, or you save up a buttload of money and you just take it to a garage and have someone do it for you.
Yeah.
End of the day, you know what? If you build up your car, whether you did it hands on yourself or you paid someone to do it, respect to you no matter what. Not like, you know how some people are like, oh, more respect to the guy who did it. Dude, some of us strictly just don't have the resources or time to do that.
Yeah.
But if you took the time to save up years and years and years and years of your own money to build up your car to what you wanted it to be, mad respect to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone in the car community. We do not gatekeep here. We do not gatekeep here. So that.
So, what was the question again? Because that was a long.
I'm sorry. Let's go with the first part, because Aaron answered the first part perfectly. What kept you in like cars? What kept you in like that mindset that you
in the car community that you still like them? Yeah,
I think it was the drive to buy my own car.
Oh,
because when I turned 13, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to buy my own old school classic muscle car and build it up. And that's what I did. At 18, I bought my first my car.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I just dug deeper and deeper, and I'm in a deep rabbit hole now that I can't get out.
Yeah, that's a
Which
fact.
I'm happy.
We all,
I can't get out
no,
because I don't want to get out of it. But to make sure that gets passed down is probably, I don't know, just I get if I ever have kids, get them into the same thing. If you want to buy a car, you're gonna have to work for it. You gotta work like I did.
Yeah.
Work for 2 years, 2 through 3 years, buy a nice beater, and start fixing it up.
Hell yeah. For me, what kept me in cars is one, going to car shows constantly, checking out old school cars, just researching, knowing names, knowing what type of engine's in that car, be able to have conversations with people who own several different cars or who've built their own cars. Right next to my dad's work, there's a pretty much a collectors group. They build up their own cars, but that's kind of like their showcase area. So I've had conversations with them about cars, just constantly keeping knowledge of cars on my mind has been something that kept me in it and just always intrigued me about it. For something that I would say to keep people interested in cars, to pass down that, hope to God car shows are still around so people can understand older cars, so you're not seeing like 2003 Mustang, which is not the best looking.
I mean, eventually that's going to be a historical vehicle.
I know, but like being able to see a Studebaker and you know exactly that's a Studebaker, seeing an Oldsmobile and seeing that's an Oldsmobile, and I know that car. I would want to pass down that knowledge of like older cars so that people understand what that is. It's not like the brand, like, of course, a lot of people, especially our age right now, a lot of them want the JDMs, more modern cars and work on them, which I completely understand. Shout out to you guys who are doing that. You guys are fantastic people. But my side is muscle and old. I love older cars. They just look so beautiful. Like back in the day, they look like luxury cars, but they're not even close to that price range of nowadays. Right. So that is something I would want to pass down, showing people how beautiful cars are from back in the day and even current times.
It's kind of hard to think because I look at my car now and think this was an everyday car. Yeah, now people drove this every day from work, grocery store, movie theater. Like it's like
that was a normal car.
And now I'm driving it like
it's an antique.
I can't take this. Yeah, it's antique. I have to take this out on certain days and when the weather's nice.
Nah, that's a problem.
So like it's so weird.
That would be one true reason why I would want to visit Cuba, because all of the old body styles that they had because of the trade embargo that the U.S. placed on them, they have like a bunch of cars from 50s, 40s, and they just look like, oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah, most of them don't have this old, like the same engine because they're insane down there. They've been able to swap like boat engines or anything into these things. But like that would be something that would be so cool. Running. Oh yeah. But that would be something so cool to see. Just like, this is your daily? That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing is like places like that, you can have that as a daily. Like you can't have a daily like hunter's car here.
No,
No.
you can't.
Like in
It's
Ohio
just-
specifically, you cannot use Hunter's old car as a daily for obvious reasons.
It's just wouldn't work in the snow or anything
No.
like that.
No.
Let's
I'd be
just
sliding everywhere.
theoretically say, let's say he drives past Dead Man's Curve with that thing on an icy road day. He's gone. He's gone.
Gone.
Nice knowing Hunter.
Into the wall.
Loved him.
I'll
We
be into
loved
the
him.
wall.
We loved him. We did love him.
Great
No
boat, though.
airbags, no nothing. Him and Metal gonna be best friends
To the very end.
to the very. Oh god. Oh my god.
Aaron, what would you want passed down?
If I were to pass down something, honestly, it would be the respect for cars across the generations, whether it's old school, new school, Euro, JDM, muscle, doesn't matter. Whether someone builds their car to be more cosmetic based or whether they build it up to be performance based, doesn't matter. It's your car, it's your dream. Don't let anyone crush your car dream. That would be the one thing that I'll pass to the younger generation because, like younger kids are real impressionable. So like if they see something, they're like, oh my gosh, that car's like the best cars are only the ones that go fast. I'm like, no, that's not it. That's not it at all. That's such a cap. That's the biggest cap I've ever heard.
Like
one example is that it's the Miata.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miata is so versatile. It can be fast,
93
slow.
Miata.
It can be
94 Miata.
It can be fast, slow, performance, cosmetic, slam to the ground, rally edition. Doesn't matter. The car is versatile.
Baja.
Yeah.
Baja.
Everything, dude.
But like
Everybody needs to be like a Miata.
Yeah. Like in the car community, there's a lot like people who like disrespect
yeah, a lot of gatekeepers. We'll just call it that.
Yeah.
Gatekeepers.
They just you're not part of the group. When everyone should be like, sure, come on in. Let's go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and then there's people who say, oh, if you don't have a European car or something from overseas or import,
an import,
you're just like, nah, we don't like you. Like, then you're not a car fanatic.
Who cares?
If you're a car
Who
fanatic,
cares?
you love cars in general.
Everything.
Whether they're
doesn't matter.
stupid like the Isetta or they're amazing like a Mustang Camaro or Hellcat or any of the cars across the board.
Or anything in between.
Anything. They could be as terrible as a G-Wiz, which I'm pretty sure no one here knows what a G-Wiz is. It's an absolutely ugly car, but it's a G-Wiz.
It's a car. It exists.
Yeah, it's there.
It has wheels and an engine.
Yeah.
Even our Ricer boys, we accept you because Rice is nice.
Rice is nice.
Literally. You know, big old wang on it. Doesn't matter. We love it. Yeah. We're all here for it. We all support each other. That's what it should be about.
That should be the car community across the board. We accept everyone. No matter if you're driving a Lamborghini, don't look down on the guy who's driving a VW Beetle. Who knows? That VW Beetle may beat you.
Might smoke you, dude. You got that thing out. Put a computer in
LS
it.
Swapped.
Right. It's over.
Let's relax with the LS swaps.
Yeah,
right?
what is up with you in that today, dude? Come on.
But yeah.
What? You got LS swap it.
Or, again, I know Aaron's not too fond of my dream, but it's my dream.
I don't like it.
It's a BMW.
I don't like it, but I do support it.
Yeah. Like, everyone should support their own dreams. If you have a project car that you want, you, of course, what Hunter said, work for it, and then go get it.
Yeah. Don't let anyone tell you can't.
Anyone
if you want
tells
to
you
slam
different,
your car, who cares?
If anyone tells you different, then just say, your opinion means nothing.
You're not driving it.
You're not driving it.
Just tell them straight up, you're not driving it.
That's
it doesn't make you happy. It makes me happy.
Right.
One of the people, like, I was watching a few Instagram videos. It was about cars. And they said, if I die while driving, just know, don't be sad. Just know I was smiling while doing it.
Wasn't that Paul Walker?
Yeah, wasn't that
probably Paul Walker? But a bunch of people were.
No, it is. It is. That is Paul Walker. That is Paul Walker's famous quote.
Everyone just, no matter what car you want, if you drive it, you're probably gonna be happy that you got it. So just be happy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what other people say. Just Be you.
Nope.
Do what you want to do.
You want to do a muffler delete? Be the loudest dude in the neighborhood? Do it. You might get a ticket, but do it anyways.
If you want
Do
to,
what makes you happy.
if you want
Bingo.
to backseat delete, radio delete, AC delete, heater delete, delete, big motor, then do it. Shout out to Richard Rollins. Shout out to you, my dude. We love you. And guess my garage. But like, do whatever you want.
Seriously.
It's gonna be hilarious.
It doesn't take nothing but time and a little bit of effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Dedication too.
And money.
And dedicate, obviously. Yeah.
And money.
Patience, everything.
But
you got to be with it for the long run, man. This is not like a one and done hobby. This is not like a weekend thing. Our hobbies are not a weekend hobby. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
You just have to grind at it. It's not like
for example, real quick.
Yeah.
How long, Hunter? How long have you been rebuilding yours?
Excuse me. I got my car in July of 17.
Okay, and we are of 2017, 19, 20. No, 2017. That year still counts because you still had a lot of time left. So 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, and now 2021. So for 5 years, are you completely done with the car?
Nope.
Okay. You still got a lot more plans for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got done with the motor. I'm still breaking in the motor that I built.
Prime example.
For a year. It took me a year.
Look at that. Prime example, people.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have dreams, go out and go do it. Go take that dream and run with it.
Just do it.
And that applies with everything, not just cars. But
not just cars. Yeah,
we're talking just on a cars base. Just
today.
Yeah. Do it. It's gonna be more fun. You're gonna laugh in the end, and you're gonna have a great time.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
You're gonna laugh. You're gonna swear. You're gonna smile.
You're gonna cry.
You're gonna cry. Yeah. Because I've done all four of those with my car.
There's gonna be a lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
Literally.
Into
your project.
And the blood is not a metaphor. There might be a little bit of blood because there might be a little bit of blood. You know how to work on those old cars, and that metal hurts.
No, man, you go to take out your exhaust system, it drops on you, it hits you in the face, man. It's over. You better you cry it out. You cry it out. You grab an ice pack. You come back to it tomorrow.
Yeah. Or sometimes even that day.
Or even later that day, yeah. If you're angry at it, you just want to rip it out, you go rip it out.
Do what you gotta do. I think this is a great way to end this podcast.
Slam on the brakes here.
Let's slam on those brakes and wait.
I would like to give one more piece of advice. If you want to slam your car to the curb to where you can't even fit a credit card under it, you do it.
Do it, but get ready to do a lot of fixing.
Time out. Keep some wood planks in your trunk because you're going to need it to get up some driveways.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Including your own driveway.
Oh, yeah. So that's just something to keep in your mind.
Yeah, keep it in the back of the head.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
I think this is a great place to stop.
Yeah. I see a red light coming up, so let's slow down and stop.
We're coming to a complete stop tonight, people.
Yep. And I don't know if I'm going to get... I'm just going to go with it. And on that bombshell, any final words?
Like, comment, subscribe, share, because sharing is caring. Share with the world. Share with the person sitting next to you if there's anyone. And don't drink and drive.
I like it. If you guys made it to the end of this one, I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below your favorite thing about the car community. Just in general, whatever it may be. Your favorite car, your favorite group of people, your favorite Instagram page. Comment down below. Let us know. And have a beautiful day, morning, night, evening, drive home from work, whatever it may be.
And finally, yes, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And also, Hunter has another Instagram page that I can't believe he did post something yesterday. I completely forgot that I didn't have it followed. I will actually leave that one in the description. He's going to be posting a bunch of pictures about his car. So check that out. It's really cool. Aaron, if you want to eventually do that, I recommend.
I'll think about it. Yeah, I'll think about it. Maybe later after I like start modifying it. We'll see.
Yeah. And then there's potentially eventually me. But
yeah, we'll all be there.
Like, comment, subscribe, share. Love you all. And good night.